Welcome to Car Flash, the place where cars come to life in full detail. Today, we're diving into one of the most anticipated returns in the subcompact segment at the 2026 model of the 2025 Chevy Spark. The Spark has long been a favorite for city dwellers and budget-conscious drivers, and this latest iteration doesn't just bring it back, it redefines it. If you thought the Spark was just an affordable commuter car, think again. Exterior. Let's start with the exterior, and you'll see right away this isn't the Spark you remember. The front fascia now carries a bolder, more refined identity. Chevy's new design language is evident in the sharper LED headlights, a narrower upper grille framed in gloss black, and a wider lower intake that gives the car a more planted, athletic stance. There's a new sculpted hood with creases that add depth and a subtle aggression, which is a welcome surprise in a car of this size. It's clear Chevy wants the Spark to be small but not invisible. Moving to the side, the 2026 Spark maintains its compact proportions, ideal for urban maneuverability, but it now sits slightly lower with a wider track, giving it improved road presence. The roofline still tapers just enough to preserve aerodynamics without compromising headroom. You get optional 16-inch alloy wheels that have a more modern, turbine-inspired design, while the standard trims come with surprisingly well-styled 15-inch steel wheels with wheel covers that don't scream budget. The side profile also gets a more prominent character line that flows from the headlights to the rear, giving it a sense of motion even when parked. And the door handles are now color-matched, giving it a cleaner, more cohesive look. From the back, the Spark stays simple but polished. You'll find redesigned taillights with a more angular shape and LED elements on higher trims. The rear bumper is subtly chiseled, with black cladding at the base to add a hint of ruggedness, and there's a small integrated spoiler above the rear hatch. The Spark badge is now in a sleeker font, and the Chevy body sits proudly in the center. There's no faux exhaust trim or over-the-top garnish, just a clean, modern, and practical rear end. Interior. Inside, the Spark has taken one of the biggest leaps forward. Gone are the basic plastics and bare-bones finishes. The 2026 model introduces a more mature, driver-focused interior with significantly upgraded materials. Soft touch surfaces are now present across the dash and door panels on higher trims, and even the base model avoids feeling cheap. The dashboard layout is intuitive and well-organized, with a new 8-inch infotainment screen sitting neatly in the center stack. It supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard, and Chevy has updated the interface to be quicker and more responsive. The climate controls are still physical dials, a win for usability, and below them is a conveniently placed wireless charging pad. There's ambient lighting in the LT and RS trims, and the RS trim brings a flat-bottom steering wheel with contrast stitching and gloss black trim throughout the cabin. The front seats are surprisingly comfortable for a car in this class, with more bolstering and available heating. Rear seat space remains tight for taller passengers, but the seat cushions are better contoured, and there's more headroom thanks to the reshaped roof. Cargo space behind the rear seats isn't massive, but with the seats folded, it's competitive for the class. And clever storage solutions, like dual glove boxes and deep door pockets, add to its practicality. Performance. Under the hood, the 2026 Spark gets a reworked 1.4-liter inline-4 engine. It's still naturally aspirated but slightly more efficient and quieter thanks to engine refinements and improved insulation. It produces around 102 horsepower and 97 pounds-feet of torque, paired with either a 5-speed manual or a continuously variable transmission. Chevy has leaned into the Spark's strengths, affordability and reliability, rather than chasing turbocharged performance. But don't let the modest numbers fool you. Around town, the Spark feels zippy enough, especially with the manual gearbox, and its small size makes it nimble in tight city streets and parking garages. Fuel economy is a major selling point here. You're looking at about 34 miles per gallon in the city and up to 41 miles per gallon on the highway with the CVT. making the Spark one of the most fuel-efficient gas-powered cars you can buy in 2026. Ride comfort has also improved thanks to tweaks in the suspension tuning and a slightly longer wheelbase. It absorbs road imperfections better than before and stays composed at highway speeds. Noise levels have been reduced noticeably, with less road and wind noise creeping into the cabin. While you won't mistake it for a luxury ride, the Spark's refinement has jumped up a class. On the tech side, Chevy has included a solid suite of standard features. Even the base trim now comes with keyless entry, push-button start, and a backup camera. Move up to the LT or RS trims and you get forward collision alert, lane departure warning, automatic emergency braking, and rear park assist. There's no adaptive cruise control, but that's expected at this price point. Chevy's OnStar system is integrated and can provide 4G LTE Wi-Fi, which is useful for keeping passengers connected on the go. The Spark also now supports over-the-air updates, allowing Chevy to push improvements and fixes remotely, something previously reserved for much pricier vehicles. As for pricing, Chevy has kept the Spark affordable, and that's a huge part of its appeal. The base LS trim starts at just under $16,000, making it one of the most budget-friendly new cars on the market. The mid-level LT trim comes in around $18,000, while the sportier RS trim tops out at around $20,500, fully loaded. That gets you heated seats, a leather-wrapped wheel, the upgraded infotainment system, alloy wheels, and all available safety features. It's impressive value considering the tech, efficiency, and refinement you're getting in return. To wrap things up, the 2026 Chevy Spark isn't trying to be something it's not. It's not pretending to be a hot hatch or a luxury compact. It knows exactly what it is: a smart, reliable, and stylish city car that delivers exceptional value without cutting corners. Chevy has brought back the Spark with the clear mission: offer practicality, affordability, and modern features in a compact package that's actually fun to drive. And they've done just that. If you're in the market for a first car, a dependable commuter, or just want something small and easy to live with, the new Spark is definitely worth a test drive. It may be small, but it makes a big statement. Thanks for watching this review on Car Flash. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe for more in-depth car reviews, and let us know in the comments what you think of the 2026 Chevy Spark. See you next time.